have nothing good. What did we do to the injury reaper, man? Let's talk about it.
Shout out to Juan Gotti Talking Sports. You know what it is.
Shout out Juan Gotti Talking Sports.
It's Tim Sutter. You watching Juan Gotti Talking Sports. Turn me up.
What's up, y'all? It's your man Juan Gotti here, and I'm sure you guys already know by now, but if you don't know, Washington Commanders superstar left tackle Laremy Tunsil sustained a torn tricep in today's practice in a one-on-one with Odafe Owe. Now, of course, if you guys checked out my earlier video, you would know that I talked about this earlier on because I was at practice today. Shout out to my guys for giving me VIP viewing today. And we seen this happen live, but of course, you want to remain optimistic in the moment, right? You don't want to just speculate. You don't want to guess. You want to just be like, you want to hope for the best. We seen him went down. We seen him go to the medical tent under his own power, things like that. And then you hear, oh, it's a shoulder injury. Oh, it's a stinger. It's not that serious. It's a minor injury. I hate that so badly, man. If you don't know, just wait until this shit happens, because early on, I'm talking about how it's not a major injury. Just shut him down to week 1. We're good. He'll just miss, the Miami joint practice, things like that. Couldn't find out he done fucking tore his tricep. This is like dirtiest Geist all over again. Right? In a sense of, we're getting one thing, whether it's a player or a media member. Then we get another thing. Oh, nah, it's something way worse. So now we're fucked. Honestly, I don't know what we'll do. Does this make Adam Peters go back into the market? Are we comfortable with Brandon Coleman going back to left tackle? Andrew Wiley did get some left tackle reps today. Are we sure we want to see Andrew Wiley at left tackle? I sure as hell don't. But then again, I damn sure don't know if I want to see Brandon Coleman. And then again, I'm like, do we really want to move the young fella Josh Connolly to left tackle after he's already spent the year at right tackle? He spent the whole offseason training with Laremy Tunsil. He spent the whole training camp practicing at right tackle. Do we want to mess up the young man's development by having him switch to left? Shit, we got to do what's the best for us, man. We got to, if the best option is Brandon Coleman, fuck it, let's go with it. If the best option is Andrew Wiley, okay, let's go with it. If it's Josh Connolly, we got to do something. But regardless of the fact, you're gonna have to shuffle the deck, because if you move a Josh Connolly to left, now the right tackle spot is open up. I'll be honest with you, I would rather Andrew Wiley play right tackle just because I feel more comfortable with him being at right tackle. Even though interiorly I feel like that's where his best ball has been played. But if I had to pick a tackle spot for him, I would trust him at right tackle more so than the left tackle spot. Don't think Brandon Coleman's he doesn't even get first team reps at guard, let alone obviously left tackle. So he hasn't been playing left tackle for a while now, but he did play stellar in his lone year. And so maybe he's able to tap back into that 2024 self of his. Maybe he was stellar there, he was solid there. So we got to figure this out now, man. This is a massive blow, and this goes without saying. I don't need to get up here and tell y'all that. Y'all know that. That's a massive blow to our offensive line. Also, like, it's Jaden Daniels' blind side too. That's the biggest thing that I hate the most. It's like, I don't want no injury to none of my players, none of them. But like, not Five's offensive line, not the blind spot neither. If anything, let somebody, and nobody gets hurt, but like, let it be a position where he can still see in front of him. Man, whoever's on that left side gonna have a field day. Unless Brandon Coleman can lock in, unless Josh Connolly just switchbacks over there, or maybe Andrew Wiley, it just turns up. But either way it goes, it's not a comfortable feeling to be in, especially after preparing for Laremy Tunsil all offseason long, and with him being your starter. And this sucks because on both behalves, right? And this is why I understand negotiations, but I also hate negotiations, because on one side I'm backing the player. I'm like, yeah, Laramie, get your money, man. We just signed him to a 2-year extension. Get your money, get your money, get your money. And of course he gets his money. And then it's like, damn, now he's hurt. Now obviously he doesn't want to be hurt. But it just sucks. Like, after you get your money, you get hurt. Unfortunately, now the organization's fucked or whatever. Or they're tied up because they invested it into this guy and he's hurt. Not saying it's his fault because he doesn't want to be hurt. But it's just like, damn, man. It sucks. It definitely does. And I tried to watch the play a million times. And I don't want to blame Odafe Oweh. I done seen people already on X on Instagram blaming Odafe Oweh for the injury. And it's like, man, it's just football at the end of the day. It's football at the end of the day. And shit like this happens all the time. It just sucks for us because we went through so much last year with the injury bug, with the injury reaper. You thought they would have left us alone this year. You know, it started with Nick Allegretti. It's Trey Amos who got re-banged up today as well. Right? And then now, Laramie Tunsil turned with torn tricep. Like, god damn. And then when you look at the recovery time, I don't know what to believe. That's why I gotta wait and just let it play out. Because it's 8 to 12 weeks. You got some people that's saying he comes back week 7. Some people saying he can come back week 10. Some people saying he's out for the season. Some people say best case scenario December. You know what I mean? You don't really know. But if I was to just do the math and just to be super optimistic, I'm hoping it's soon. I'm hoping this is a minor tear, even though they say it's gonna require surgery. Like, how bad is the surgery? I guess anytime you gotta go under the knife is bad. But man, I'm thinking like best case scenario 10 weeks, right? Because it's already basically 4 weeks from today to September 13th versus the Eagles. That's 4 weeks right there. 5 weeks Dallas, 6 weeks Seattle, 7 weeks Indianapolis. 8 weeks to be the Giants, then 9 weeks to be the 49ers, right? I think 7 weeks from that will probably be like the Eagles. So he'll miss both Eagles games, but then he'll come back for either that Bengals or Rams game. That's like best case scenario. But again, we don't even know the status of this injury. We don't know how like severe his timetable could be. It could be season ending. It really could. And that would be massive. That would be, I guess, like, damn, bro. We can't have nothing whole. And I get it's football, it happens. But it's like, bro, come on, man. Come on. Why us? Why do we have to constantly go through this thing every single year? I'm not gonna lie. I know we got a couple options at left tackle. Whether, again, it's Brandon Coleman, it's Josh Connolly, it's Andrew Wiley. The way Adam Peters moving, I wouldn't be surprised if Monday morning, Tuesday morning, we made a trade for somebody. I'm not gonna lie, and this coming from somebody that wants us to have all of our draft picks. This is coming from somebody that wants us to finally have a full draft. But the way Adam Peters is moving, bringing in Stephon, bringing in another center today, bringing in Fabian Monroe late, bringing in Rasul, like he's pushing all the chips to forward. So it wouldn't surprise me if he made a move for somebody. Sign a free agent. Wait when camp's officially over and preseason's over and somebody releases a tackle. It wouldn't surprise me if we picked one up and he's starting. But now we're already tapping into that tackle depth that, to me, you know, you didn't want to have to. You didn't want to have to tap into that tackle depth, man. You wanted it to be the full 17-game season of Laramie Tunsil because you've seen how good he was last year. When he played, he kept that left tackle, that left side quiet. You know, he kept that left side quiet. And we're like, well, yeah, he got paid. Then he brings Josh Connolly down for him, down with him, and Brandon Coleman and those guys down with him to practice in the summertime. Oh yeah, they're gonna be lit. It's gonna be great. We're finally getting a healthy Cosme back. Cosme wasn't healthy last year. Finally getting a healthy Cosme back. Man, we about to be lit. Only question mark is center now. But that didn't last long. Because now question mark is left tackle. And I honestly feel that the left tackle position it shuffles the whole offensive line. Regardless. Say you keep Josh Conley at right. Well, now a left tackle is going to have to come in. That's probably the easiest transition because now Josh Conley stays put, but you now got to bring in a left tackle that you feel confident in, whether it's Wiley, whether it's Brandon Coleman, Trent Scott still around, So you got options, but how highly are you confident in these options that you do have at your disposal? That's the real question mark. All right, y'all, so I didn't watch this clip like 35 times. This is the actual clip of Laremy Tunsil getting hurt one-on-one with Odafe Oweh. And again, I don't want to blame Odafe for this at all, but I just keep watching it like, man, what happened, bro? Like, where did things go wrong, my guy? Did he get his hand clipped? Did he get his arm stuck? Or is this just a freak injury? I want to just lean towards it being a freak injury. But again, it's like these dudes are mammoths, man. Like, these dudes are gorillas. How did these athletes just get so easily hurt, man? That's my biggest frustration. So it's like, it gotta be something. So I'm pausing, and I'm like, did Odafe like have him in a get his hand stuck under him or something like that? I don't know, man. Again, I'm not gonna blame Odafe for playing ball, but man, oh man, that sucks, bro. That sucks, man. I really don't know what we do. I don't know when he comes back. If he comes back, I don't know if we make a move at the deadline. Again, sources tells me that 5-time Pro Bowl Laremy Tunsil suffers a torn tricep in today's practice and one-on-ones. That's my girl Folo there. One more time with the video. Maybe y'all can see if you're watching the full speed here. Maybe y'all can see if anything happened or if it's just a freak injury. But regardless of the fact, we're fried. Yep. I just think they had a regular rush and they just heard something pop. But now when you go to Google here and you look up torn tricep recovery time, now again, it's case by case bias, let's go with surgery. Time after surgery. Recovery time from a torn tricep surgery takes about 4 to 6 months for basic strengthening, with a full functional recovery time taking up the year for a year. So if we're basing it off this, that's not good, man. That's basically the whole season right there. September, October, November, December. That's the best. That's the earliest time that he could probably come available. You know what I mean? So if this is what it is, now hopefully it's a minor. Hopefully maybe he gets a second opinion. But that 8 to 12 week recovery time that I thought we saw earlier, nah. The earliest time he'll be able to come back is probably December, and that will be maybe the Titans game. And hopefully we got postseason action, because he'll be able to come back for the Titans game, and then 1 game, 2 game, 3 game, 4 game, 5 game, 6 game, 6 games left in the season, hopefully. And we got more postseason ball. Hopefully we're able to get him back, right going into the playoffs. Maybe we clutch the playoff berth. Maybe we clutch the division. Maybe we had a hell of a year, so we got a first round bye. You can buy him extra time. But regardless of the fact, man, it's a massive blow to this offensive line. And if we take a look at the Washington Commanders, roster here on the website, man, we can go through the tackles quickly, but we already know them. But of course, you look at the tackle position right now, the unofficial depth chart. Look at the left tackle position, Laremy Tunsil, and obviously Brandon Coleman is now probably going to have to step up to there potentially. Andrew Wiley probably going to have to step up to there maybe. And Josh Conley, Trent Scott, and those guys. It is going to be tough to figure it out, man. But if I had to take my best guess, I would say Josh Conley stays right tackle. Brandon Coleman goes left tackle. And they're going to let left tackle be battled out between him and Andrew Wiley. And whoever wins it at that point is going to be your week 1 starter. But again, don't count AP out, because The way he's been moving lately, it wouldn't surprise me if he made a sign and trade, waited till somebody got cut and jumped all over them. So stay tuned. Alright, though, y'all, there you guys have it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. As always, we're on the road to 13,000 subscribers. So we gotta appreciate if you reach that goal as soon as possible. As always, being boy Juan Gotti. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all blessed. Stay safe, be easy out there. I'm out. I live for this. She say